Hey guys, and happy spring break. I've got a lengthy problem here. E to the x sine of x. We have three statements we want to test the validity of. Well, if I plug in 0 into this, I'll get e to the 0 times sine of 0. Sine of 0 is 0. E to the 0 times sine of 0. And that's just 0. So the first statement is true. What's the derivative? This is the product rule. E to the x cosine x plus e to the x sine x. You can check my work against the rule, but if I plug in 0, well, I already know this part's 0 from above, so I'll plug it into here. E to the 0 cosine of 0, well, that's going to be 1. So that statement's true. Whew, good. So now I've got to find the second derivative of my first, which is taking the derivative of this guy. Well, he's going to be e to the x cosine of x plus e to the x negative sine of x, and then plus e to the x sine of x plus e to the x cosine of x. That's a product rule on this part and on this part. Well, if I plug in 0, I know this is going to be 0, that's going to be 0, so I'm just left with these two things, which I already proved is going to be 1. So that means that the second derivative, when I plug in 0 and 0, 0 and 0, is going to be e to the 0 cosine of 0 plus e to the 0 cosine of 0, which is going to be 2. So the answer is E. They're all true, or none of the statements are false.